Bonjour, comment allez-vous? This is the Crypto Kid podcast, and I am the Crypto Kid, Dan Plummer. Welcome to the Crypto Kid podcast. Today we discuss Bitcoin bounces back towards 68,000 US dollars. This week has been very interesting. In the early day, Monday and Tuesday of this week, we saw a Bitcoin sell off. Bitcoin dropped below 66,000 US dollars, and now it's at the price of 67,736 US dollars. Bitcoin is at the price of 2,523 US dollars, and it is expected to continue to creep towards 2,600 US dollars. We need to assess, as investors and crypto enthusiasts, what's taking place right now. We have a lot of news out there in the state of Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania House has passed a bill that seeks to protect the rights of Bitcoin owners and protect them from the federal government, which is very promising. This bill still needs to be passed by the Republican Senate. We're not going to say Republican Senate. It still needs to be passed by the Pennsylvania Senate, whether it's majority Republican or Democrat, before it can go into law. But it is a positive gesture that states now are seeing the need to protect crypto enthusiasts as the crypto bug is striking everyone. Everyone is enthusiastic about cryptocurrency, about Bitcoin and Ethereum. Meme coins seem to be at the height of popularity along with Bitcoin ETFs. If we look at the news, the reason why this is important, because daily you can see in all financial markets, and in particular, we're looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and crypto markets in general. You see that the price is fluctuating daily based upon the headlines that are released, whether they're financial, political, or political financial. And Donald Trump has come out as the proponent for cryptocurrency. He has a joint venture with his two sons, Donald Jr. and Eric Trump, and they have a company, World Liberty Financial, and they have a Bitcoin ETF that has been approved by the SEC, and other powerhouse giants like BlackRock and MicroStrategy have also had their Bitcoin ETFs approved. Right now, the market is very ecstatic and favorable towards Bitcoin ETFs as well as meme coins, and two meme coins that have done well. The meme coin that is probably doing the best is Dogecoin. However, Popcat, which is on the Solana blockchain, and MOG, which is on the Ethereum blockchain, are now responding and doing well. In addition to that, Donald Trump has reportedly made over $30 million with his Bitcoin meme coins, and it lets the market know in general that Bitcoin meme coins and meme coins in general are very popular. Now, let's keep in mind that thus far, meme coins have been designed more to be collector's items like gold coins, collector stamps, and not to be used as currency for transactions the way Bitcoin and Ethereum, because Ethereum is a smart contract. So if you have MOG coin on the Ethereum network, then theoretically Bitcoin MOG is MOG is an Ethereum smart contract. So now you have these Ethereum smart contracts which are set up for transactions. However, MOG is not being set up to transact with, let's say, Amazon, car dealerships, places where Ethereum contracts are being used a lot. And one of the areas is like with music royalties, music artists, physical artists who have paintings and drawings. They can put their painting and drawing on the Ethereum blockchain. And once it's purchased, there's a recorded contract where everyone will see who purchased the item and how much it was exchanged for. Let's make sure we do a recap and repeat that Bitcoin is at the price of 67,723 US dollars, and Ethereum is at the price of $2,523. So it's interesting, both of these coins trade closely as far as their two digits, like Ethereum being 2,523 US dollars and Bitcoin being 67,723 US dollars. It seems like I mean, we all know that there's a correlation between Ethereum and Bitcoin, but it seems that it's aimed specifically towards the last two digits, and that may be due to market makers giving their hypothetical idea of what they see the value is of those two coins. Getting to election news, the Republican Congress, both House and Senate, have already began mapping out the first 100 days of Donald Trump's presidency in 2025. So the Republicans are very confident that Donald Trump is going to win. If you look at Polymarket polls, they have Trump receiving 66% of the popular vote and Kamala Harris receiving 33% of the popular vote. So there's a 30-point difference that is not expected to change. In addition to that, if you look at fake news media outlets, they are showing Donald Trump ahead in all swing states. And they continue to say it's a dead heat, it's close. They have Donald Trump ahead 2.5 points in Arizona, 3 points in Georgia, 3 points in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, 7 points ahead in North Carolina, and 1 point ahead in Nevada. And I challenge all of those statistics. I believe that they're fake and they're used to keep people totally glued in to the changes, because that's newsworthy information to keep everybody glued to their radio, glued to the television to find out the latest. And it's like it becomes a horse race. My belief is that Donald Trump is ahead by 10 points in all of these places. Definitely Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin, and North Carolina, and now Georgia, because more than 80% of African American men are going to vote for Donald Trump. And then here in Arizona, they say it's 2.5. I would say it's more like 7, 11 points, but they're saying 2.5 points. And in Nevada, it's got to be 7 points. And at first, they had Kamala Harris up by 0.5 point. I have no idea where they got that statistic from. Now they've changed it to Donald Trump being ahead by 1 point. And it's still just to keep everything close and keep people glued and purchasing either the printed media or going online to check. One thing that has disappeared is the headlines that it's a dead heat. MSNBC and CNN were publishing almost daily, it's a dead heat, it's a dead heat. And all of these other polls and statistics, even Rasmussen News has Donald Trump ahead 2.5 in all of these places. And I guess he's trying to not draw too much attention, but Rasmussen is generally correct. And he's saying that in Nevada, Arizona, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia, Wisconsin, and Michigan, 2.5 in all of these states. And, I trust Rasmussen because I've been following him for about 10 years. But the reality is that he's ahead at a much higher level than that. And I think he's just being conservative so that he's not attacked by the fake mainstream news media. So, but with that being said, all of his statistics he quotes are outside the margin of error. So even though he's saying his margin of error is basically between 1.7 and 2.0. And he has Donald Trump ahead by 2.5 in all of these swing states of Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. So that's 6 states. And he doesn't believe that North Carolina is in play. I believe he has North Carolina ahead at 3.0 in favor of Trump. And his highest level of margin of error is 2.0. So he's saying that even factoring in the errors into his polling data, he has Trump still ahead. And that's factoring in the errors. So with that, it's clear that Donald Trump is going to win. In addition, Donald Trump has 312 electoral college votes, and Kamala Harris has 220. And if you look at CNN and MSNBC, you can tell that they are just totally out of step with what's going on, because they both have published headlines saying there's no clear path to 270. So these two media outlets, MSNBC and CNN, are just at this point not even credible. So with that, this is Daniel Plummer, the Crypto Kid. We'll keep you updated every day. If things break, if there's breaking news in the middle of the day, we will come back on and go live. Just, and it's fun to go live online, because it's like 20 and 30 years ago with like breaking news, and you would just be watching a television program, and then there's like a car chase or something catastrophic happens, and then they just cut into whatever you were watching and put that news in. So this is a very exciting time, but it's clear the odds, the polls, the pundits, the fake news media, the Republican Congress, everybody believes and expects Donald Trump to win both the popular vote and the electoral college vote. So with that, this is Daniel Plummer, the Crypto Kid, signing out. Remember, the future is crypto.